good evening to you. My name's Ricky, one of the admins here on the MoneyByte team. A warm welcome to you. It's the 22nd of November 2020. Temperature here in the United Kingdom is 8 degrees. It's been a lovely, crisp autumn day. Hope you're all keeping well and staying safe under these trying times. And I'm here tonight to talk to you about what's been happening in the markets generally, what's been happening with MoneyByte over the last week, and what we've got new for you. Well, hasn't it been an exciting week on the markets? Bitcoin continues its pump and its bullish run. Do we think it's going to continue? Wow, hasn't it come a long way over the last 12 months? We've been pushing 18.5, almost $19,000 this week. It's been absolutely hammering it. Obviously, this time we've got a lot more financial institutions involved in crypto. So unlike late 2018 when we saw Bitcoin go towards the 20,000 last time, with a lot of domestic investors, this time we have more institutional investors, and people take Bitcoin a lot more seriously now, as some of the hedge funds hold a proportion in cryptocurrencies. So it has tried to retrace a little bit over the weekend, but again, it's still held its strength and bounced back quite rapidly, which was good. So maybe we will see the 20,000 this week. Who knows what's ahead of us, to say the least. Right, okay, and what's been happening with MoneyByte over this period? Well, we have actually made, by the looks of it, a higher low. If we look at the GravX chart, we may well have seen the bottom of the people selling and converting from MoneyByte into BTC, from BTC into dollars. They may have been looking for an entry point. They might be unlucky. Who knows what the future has in store? But the GravX chart is showing a higher low, which bodes good strength moving forward over that. Right, okay, what's been happening in terms of the MoneyByte pool hedges? Right, okay, we've had some good results. All the payouts are now done. The nodes have been fairly well behaving themselves. We are constantly on the lookout for new nodes to bring to the platform. We're reaching out to a lot of projects out there and keeping it and opening up the lines of communication as to how we can closely work together, spread the word of their project, and they can spread the word of our project. This week we are launching Knox on our platform. That is now open on our Discord and on our website for your investments. Jonathan has been researching this, and I'll be calling him to the mic in about 10 seconds. But it looks a very interesting project, but as of recently has had some minor setbacks. But I will let Jonathan explain a bit more. Jonathan, are you with us this evening, please?
Yes.
What can you tell us about Knox, please?
So the main thing about Knox is that they wanted to build a way for people to be able to transfer and store sensitive information securely. That's why they call it Knox, because, you know, all about locking everything down and make sure it's safe. But from what I can understand, from what I've read, it's almost like a Google Drive, but it's built with blockchain technology so that you can store and send information securely so that nobody else can have access to it. Now, as of the troubles that they have faced recently, the two main developers, Bad Sector and Mine something, I forget his name, but they were the founders and the main developers for the project, and they were out of contact with the main leadership for a while, and were like going back and forth, talking about being sick, having health issues, surgery, all this, and then all of a sudden one day they decided to completely drop out of the project. What we assume was them put 4 million coins onto an exchange and sold it off. There's not really proof that it was them, but there's not really anybody else who would have that kind of stack. So since The remaining team has since gotten control of the domain for the website. They've gotten control of the GitHub repository for all of the code and everything. And they have secured half of the original dev fund, which the original dev fund was 27 million coins. So they were only given 13.5 million. The original developers held on to the other half for whatever reason. The existing team, minus the two main developers, are still very dedicated to the project and still really want to move it forward. And there have also been talks of creating a new coin and doing a swap for the existing Knox FS, so that if Knox does end up becoming successful, the original developers that kept 13.5 million coins won't be able to benefit off of it. So I'm trying to follow that as closely as I can to see about the swap and everything like that, and I will try to update as often as possible. But that's all I really have to say about that.
That's great. Thanks, Jonathan. Good insight there and an honest account of what's happened and what is going on with the Knox project. Maybe classified as one of the more speculative ones, but this project has been around for some time. It's unfortunate that the current owners have had a change of heart, but it sounds like they've got a really good team behind them. Could have good potential. I believe it's currently listed on the Utility Exchange. So there's still an active market there. I've posted up masternodes online, CoinGecko, and their website. Have a look, have a research. The MoneyByte hedge pool platform is open to investments, and I look forward to receiving them and processing them. Just briefly, Jimmy, how are you this evening? I know you're not feeling 100%, but I just thought I'd say hello. How are you, sir?
Good evening. No, not feeling very well indeed, but not dead. So still alive. But yeah, everyone every now and then has some health problems, some sickness, and this weekend it's my turn, unfortunately.
That's great. Well, thanks, Jimmy. Hope you're feeling better soon.
Thanks.
Paul, have you got your mic on? I know with the rise of BTC at the moment, mining is very, very active. It's becoming more fashionable. And I know Paul has been having a lot of inquiries about renting the hash power by using MoneyByte. Paul's rigs are always available for rental. Check out the Discord or the website for more details and the latest prices as to how to hire that hash. Also in the room tonight we have Costas. Are you well, Costas?
Yes, I'm doing good.
That's great. That's what we like to hear. We're all very positive this week about BTC and how it's rising. So onwards and upwards with BTC. So with that, I'll just briefly recap on how MoneyByte has been doing. As mentioned earlier, we have made a higher low. It is looking like MoneyByte is stronger. On GraviX, there is only a supply of 50,000. A lot of that is a lot higher up. If we look at the stats on iHost, our node count is very steady, floating at between 74 and 75. Our market cap is looking good as well, nice, steady and stable. The rewards from the pool and other nodes I've been monitoring are also doing very good. It is so nice to have a stable chain. There's something to be said for all these dynamic chains. That is great as long as they are consistent. I'm pleased to say with MoneyByte, our chain is strong. We've got an awful lot of stakers. We've got some good quality masternodes that always stay on. So it's onwards and upwards. The bots on GraviX are a little annoying. Please be patient with them. I know they do try all our patience. Yesterday we were up to 350 sats. Today, overnight, they all keep trying to outdo each other. And I think everybody's caught on now that the bots will continuously bring that offer price down, 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 down. So why don't we just all wait for them? So, yep, that's what some people seem to be doing. So bots have their time and place, but not when they're fighting with each other for position. But MoneyByte is strong. There is some good financial support looking like on the bid, ready to move up and take positions. Right, with that, I will wish you a very good evening. Thank you very much for your continued support. I'll be here next week launching more pooled master nodes, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for listening.